2 hours away on the seaward side of the archipelago, the boat used by the Maritime Museum, the Tresure, is anchored over the site of Vrouw Maria. Once at the site, the sea hunters will join the expedition to document the work of the Finnish government.
As you thread your way through the maze of islands of the Finnish archipelago to the site of Vrouw Maria, the first thing that makes itself clear to you is what a treacherous waterway this is. And if you were a captain back in 1771 on a sailing vessel with no auxiliary power, then this is an area that you would have absolutely wanted to avoid. But interestingly enough, many of the factors which proved to be a danger for Vrouw Maria while she was afloat became advantages for the preservation of the shipwreck once she had sunk. First of all, the depth of the water that she sank in, and next, the seabed is strewn with huge rocks, meaning no commercial fishing draggers would pull nets through the area, where they might hang up on and damage the wreck. And most important, the waters of the Baltic have low salinity, so the wreck is spared the devastating effects of wood-burrowing worms. As fate would have it, all of these factors have come together to preserve this beautiful example of an 18th century Baltic shipwreck.
The idea of safely recovering a well-preserved ship as a single museum exhibit is an intriguing idea. A perfect example of such an undertaking can be found only a short distance across the Baltic at the Vasa Museum in Stockholm, Sweden. The Vasa, the 17th century Swedish naval ship, was found in an excellent state of preservation. It was raised and preserved in a specially built museum in Stockholm.
Little known to the world until she was rediscovered in the late 1950s, Vasa was an incredible time capsule thanks to the preservative qualities of the Baltic. Lost on her maiden voyage, this huge warship was found with gun carriages and ornate, magnificent carvings that decorated this symbol of Swedish naval might. In the case of Vrouw Maria, it's an incredible collection of art that belonged to one of the most amazing figures of her age, Catherine the Great. If the time comes when the crates that hold the paintings are found, getting them out of the ship is going to be very difficult. The hold is packed with goods, so you don't even have enough room to get a person in there. And you also have deep depths and very limited time. So to get everything out of there without damaging or breaking very fragile wood crates means either slowly dismantling the ship piece by piece, recording every bit that you take up as you go, or it means trying to raise the hull intact to the surface and then carefully unpacking it in an environment friendlier to divers. No matter what, it's fraught with risk. Things could be broken, things could be lost, and even the slightest movement might destroy the delicate fabric of a canvas barely held together by paint after centuries of immersion.